So morning menus have been such a blessing to us these past couple of months. They have just caused us to draw closer to God and really connect in the mornings. It's how we start off our day. We get straight into the word and we get straight into worshiping and singing hymns and talking about catechism and speaking truth and life and praying for our world and different things like that. It has been such a guide for us to making sure that we are focused and that we are outwardly focused, and it's just been amazing. And so I wanted to provide you guys with an updated morning menu as well as printables so that you guys can get some of the things that we are currently studying if you are keeping up with all the things that we are doing. So the link for the printables will be in the description. So let me show you what's in there. Jesus is pure, who makes the world to sing. All right, so the two hymns that we are studying this month is Rejoice, the Lord is King. And so what I do is on YouTube, I have a hymns playlist that I save. And so I find the hymn and I save it on YouTube because, my singing voice needs some work. The other one that we are doing is Fairest Lord Jesus. And so those are our two hymns that we're doing this month. Then we are going to be memorizing Ephesians 6:1, which I am so excited about. I love this one. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. So we're going to be memorizing that one together, as well as John 14:6. Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. And Luke 19:10, for the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost. And so we're going to be working on these 3 verses as well as the 12 apostles. Now, I love these Bible basic things. I just feel like they're so foundational. And honestly, these are things I don't know. Like, I did not know the 10 Commandments, which is quite sad, but I didn't know them in order and, and stuff like that. And so I learned them last month with my kids. I'm going to be learning the 12 apostles with them as well. And I'm really excited about that. Now, to go along with learning the 12 apostles, we are also going to learn the Apostles' Creed. Now, in the Apostles' Creed, it does say, and I wanted to mention this because I was kind of taken aback by this as well, because I'm not Catholic, and it says the Holy Catholic Church. So I was kind of maybe I shouldn't have them memorize this. And I was kind of curious as to why it was in the Truth and Grace book, because it's not Catholic, it's Reformed. But what I discovered is that Catholic means universal in the Apostles' Creed. So it's actually the Holy Universal Church. So, just in case you were curious like me, but I love this because honestly, it is the whole story. It talks about being born of Virgin Mary. It talks about the crucifixion, dead and buried, and the descent into hell. It gives the whole story of Jesus's life and the whole gospel. And so to have this in their arsenal, to me is to have it in my arsenal, to me is it's amazing, So when people ask you what you believe and why you believe it, they can always go back to the Apostles' Creed. Now, the other thing is, last month we prayed for Malaysia. This month we are going to be praying for Bangladesh. Now, these I get from it cut off at the bottom, but from lifeinthemundane.com. That is Katie from Life in the Mundane. She prints out these resources for prayer, and I love them, and my kids love them, and they just bring about a lot of questions. She also has links with her prayer sheets, and so you can answer these questions. You can dive deeper into what is going on over there based off of the things that you're praying for. So we're super excited to pray for Bangladesh this month, and prayer is awesome, and it just really draws us close and really gets us to think outside of ourselves and think of others. And so we also do this every single day as well, to have the younger ones, like my 2-year-old and my 4-year-old, memorize the days of the week and the months of the year and stuff like that. We review this every single day. So we do catechism questions using Truth and Grace memory book. And we take some time and we do some review over our last questions, and then we add in new questions and have the kids answer them. And so for example, I will say, what is righteousness? And they will have to repeat back to me, it is God's goodness. And we try to review at least 1 to 2 of these verses on a daily basis as well. And that kind of keeps the catechism aspect of our morning menus as well. I used to have the actual questions in the morning menu, but decided to do 2 hymns instead, and just to recite this part of the morning menu process to them. In addition to this, we do read 1 proverb a day based off of the day of the week that it is. So if it is March 8th, we are going to be reading Proverbs 8. And so my daughter will read half of the Proverbs and my son will read the other half. Then we wrap it up with our read alouds, and that is it. So we're currently listening to The Candy Maker, as well as reading through Making Brothers and Sisters Best Friend. We got about halfway through this last year. We still have half of it left to do, but we are really enjoying it. It's written by 3 sisters and a brother, and they're just walking through how you go about making your brother and sister your best friend and how that is honoring to God. This book is just so good, especially if you're having like sibling rivalries and different things like that in your home. It does not take away all the sibling rivalries, but it helps to serve as just a reminder as to how brothers and sisters should treat each other and how they can treat each other, whether, they're trouble or their treasure. It's really, really, really good. So I will link this book in the description, as well as Truth and Grace and The Candy Maker.
Of the wicked conceals violence. The memory of the righteous is a blessing, but the name of the wicked will rot. The wise heart will receive commandments, but a babbling fool will come to ruin. Whoever walks in integrity walks.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Like I said, the printables are in the description, and until next time, bye.